And hello everyone. Welcome back to a little more of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3. Last time we fought a grumpy dragon. I don't think I need to do anything more here. Got the treasure, got the fish. Let's go back to camp. Yeah, a grumpy magic dragon. Because there's a pretty flower. What does he want to talk to Sharon about privately, I wonder? No. And we've got bikes! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. McBurn! I liked McBurn. Not sure. He's one of those guys who's like, why are you part of Ouroboros? Like, what do you actually do for them?
That Ashen kid and Kruger, huh? Not bad, I guess. But
yeah, all he wants is a good fight.
Think I'll just focus on the target for now. I'll leave those pain-in-the-ass experiments to him. Things are gonna get interesting if our masked friend starts moving too.
Masked friend, huh? Not quite sure who he's implying with that one. Yeah, McBurn, ridiculously powerful. Something a secret. What are they talking about? Oh, the Winfield is just lovely. Riding alone, just the two of us. Oh, I mustn't tell Lady Elisa. Oh, she would be ever so jealous. Tell me. Yeah. Yeah, what do you want to talk about? Something you don't want Lisa to hear. Something to do with Ouroboros. The tale of a girl. Oh, so this is Sharon's backstory. Because she is the severing chains.
A girl who was empty.
Because I was talking about how, like, I was very confused about her backstory.
There was an assassins organization that had existed since the Dark Ages. The Order of the Moonlight Horse.
Nay.
At the young age of 13, the girl was its second most skilled member.
You start them young to be an assassin. There she is.
The only thing she had were her title, which had been passed down to her, and the designation, Kruger. She spent her days simply carrying out her missions with soulless eyes, an emotionless assassin dog.
Oh, you're basically the female version of Joshua.
Then one day, the Order met its end. At the hand of Ouroboros.
See, clearly Ouroboros is the good guys. They stop assassin groups. They stop crazy child-abusing cultists.
At the time, the society was still in its early days, and the two groups were in full conflict behind the scenes.
So that's Dr. Novarte, I believe, on the right. Wiseman is the man pushing his glasses in the middle, top middle. Then there's, on the far left, Louvre. Leonhardt, the Blade Lord, whatever you want to call him. Vida Clotilde, the Witch Lady at the bottom. And holding that giant-ass drill-looking weapon. That would be the Steel Maiden. Sadlot, or what is it? No. Yes? No. I can't remember fully.
But against the combined assault of the Almighty Conflagration, the Blade Lord, and the Steel Maiden.
The Almighty Conflagration, I believe, is McBurn's other name.
The Moonlight Horse stood no chance. They were nearly completely destroyed.
They sent 3 agents and destroyed the ancient society. Except for this
Its
kid.
members, known as the Thousand Oathbreaker and the Golden Butterfly, became the 4th Anguis and Enforcer number 3, respectively.
I believe we know the Golden Butterfly from the Cold Steel games. Thousand Oathbreaker. Don't know that one.
While the empty girl was welcomed into the society as Enforcer number 9. But even after becoming an Enforcer, the girl's life did not change. She obeyed the requests of the Anguis, performing many missions.
Alright, getting into her backstory.
She was always free to refuse, but as she knew no other way of life, she simply accepted. But it was through that bleak existence that her bond with the Reinford family came to be. The girl was given a mission by the 6th Anguis to infiltrate a city named Ruhr in the northeast part of the Empire.
I can't remember who's the 6th off the top of my head.
The mission required her to meet with a certain person, but a terrible accident occurred.
Da-da-da.
The mission ended in failure. The girl suffered serious injuries, and the other person lost their life.
Da-na-na-na.
That person was Chairman Arena's husband,
Oh!
Lady Elisa's father,
Interesting.
Master Franz Reinford.
Interesting. So, Ouroboros does seem to have a trend of being like, look, we found somebody who is emotionally broken. It counts as free will, right? You have deep psychological scarring. Bring them on board. Because, like you said, you're always free to refuse, but you're just, broken, so you never do. It's an interesting hiring scheme. I think it's mostly just so that, because Ouroboros employs a very diverse group. And it's an easy way to try and get around the whole, why would people why would half these people work together? Oh, and it's to head off claims that, clearly some of them are being forced into it. They're not forced, they're just broken. Massively traumatized.
Yet Lady Arena saved the girl, the one whose actions resulted in her husband's death.
That's a weird thing to do, Lady Arena.
She even gave her a name. I had never had a name before then. Kruger was simply a designator to differentiate me from others who have held the same title. One would simply change their name as the mission required. That was the way of the Order. But Lady Arena gave me the name Sharon. Suddenly, this empty girl had a place to belong as a maid of the Reinford family. Since that point, I have continued to serve the Reinfords while still belonging to Ouroboros. I was able to do so thanks to the freedom the society grants its enforcers.
Yeah, does Elisa? I'm curious if Elisa knows. Also curious, what motivated Arena? It's like, you murdered my husband. Well, might as well bring you on board and employ you as a maid. That couldn't go poorly.
I simply felt this was a good opportunity.
Yeah, like she's talking about the freedom it deploys its forces. It's weird.
Someday, when you feel the need, please tell Lady Elisa. For you see, there is the possibility that I may not be there for her.
Gasp! Why is that?
It is merely a possibility.
Yeah, so maybe you should tell her, Sharon. Yourself.
It is absolutely impossible for my love and devotion for the chairman and my lady to ever leave me. Oh, but of course, if you and Lady Elisa were to become a couple, I would serve you as your own personal maid as well.
Oh, that's a nice offer, Sharon, but there's Laura. Yeah, very curious. One. why Irina did that. Actually, that's my main thing. I'm very curious about that. Why, oh why, did she do that? Oh, the crisis during the Civil War. I mean, Reen, she literally confessed to murdering people. Does that not bother you a little? It's not just like she killed people that you didn't ever hear about. Like, this is kind of important to your friends here. You know what? You say that. You say that. I'm not sure how Elisa would take the news.
Master Reen.
Very not sure how she would take the news.
You truly have become dependable. However, for you to say all that to an older woman such as myself is a tad unfair.
You're 25, Sharon.
Perhaps I should begin serving you as your own personal maid right now.
I was a psychologically broken teenager, and then I accidentally murdered Elisa's dad. But then, despite me being a killer, which killed many people, and in fact resulted in the death of her husband, she was like, you know what? We can let that slide. Why don't you help take care of my young child, for whom you are the killer of her dad, and the reason why she only has one parent now. It's a weird thing. I want to know more. Can I phone up the chairwoman? Because I want to know. Also, again, like, this is a massive secret to be keeping from Elisa. Both on the perspective of her mom and the perspective of Sharon. Like, it's not lying in the conventional direct sense, but there's the whole lie through omission, to deceive by not giving all the appropriate facts. And this is certainly one of those instances. No, it's not the same grass, Randy. It's red. Yeah, so it's not the same. It's different. It's similar. It's got magic plants. Oh, this really has to change the dynamic of Reen being like, oh, there's Sharon, killer of Elisa's father, standing right by Elisa. Unless I'm misremembering it, she already knows. But I don't think she does. Can the society do anything like this? I don't know. It feels like Sharon's kind of out of the loop with the society. I mean, to my knowledge, since the whole thing, like, 10 years ago or whatever, I guess it would be less than 10. 25 now. Well, no, it could still be 10. 13 society. Probably worked for them for a few years. Orbital technology. Experience once it's scripted, and then yeah, except they do have a witch. Vita Clotilde is a magic lady. Did he just hear some very incredibly confidential information? Major Michael. the Zero Child. Ah, yes, Kia. So the Zero Child. Basically, there's the Septarians, these magical super artifacts left by the goddess. One of them manifested as a lady and was all like, I'm gonna help people. And then she was like, oh, helping people is really taking an emotional toll on me. And she self-terminated. And then hundreds of years later, the alchemists were like, you know what, let's get her back. They rebuilt her stronger, more powerful. As a nice, friendly child. Yeah, it's a miracle power, Tia. Beyond your reckoning. Yeah, again, that really seems like one of the things that could surprise you. Yeah. I mean, she powered Super Mecha, you know. Yeah, I agree with Altina here. I agree that, given how little is known about the nature of her powers, there's a non-zero chance, zero, that this is indeed something that is an option. Alright, well, thanks, Major Michael, for... Yeah, well, this is the game deciding to put its foot down, I feel. Being like, no, no, no. While it's totally reasonable, it could be that. This is not it. Ignore the red herring. Then why even bring it up as an option, game? Yes, I would like to know that. Oh, well. Sorry, I'm not just gonna take that. See, this is one of those kind of instances where you're getting into the whole, certain actors are basically omniscient. Just assume that the governor can know these things that he really should have no possible way of knowing. More than simple coincidence? I agree there, Sharon. Airship. That looks like the airship the Noble Alliance was using. For their defeat. Well, I mean, it's not like I got blown up, so somebody had to get it. Yeah, thank you, Dio. I was about to say, the Pantagruel. Time for official business. For exits will be on the team as representing the Imperial Government. We represent the economic circles of Erebonia. Prince Alfred and Prince Oliver. Yay! Prince Oliver! Score! things like how the Noble Lance is able to make that airship without anyone finding out, well, I remain inclined to think that Osborne knew about it, that Rufus knew about it. Because that's not the kind of thing one knocks out in over an evening. It took, I mean, what was it? Ragnar was providing the metals. And, yeah, it was a whole vast conspiracy.
Feast your eyes, everyone. The Pantagruel's landing boat has launched. As we speak, it's ferrying the inspection team to the tower's rooftop.
I mean, it's a showy way to make an entrance.
First off,
there's the dad of Matthias.
He oversees the entire imperial capital of Heimdall and is the first commoner to hold this position. Oh, and here we have the chairman of the Reinford Group, Irina Reinford.
I want to talk to you.
To say there isn't anyone more important than her when it comes to Crossbell's economic industry. Could it be? Yes, it's Prince Olivert.
Yay!
This isn't his first visit to Crossbell.
I do like the prince.
Oh my word, Princess Alphen! Excuse me. Behind Prince Olivert, we have Princess Alphen, the daughter of the Emperor. She is simply an angel. The young woman with her is gorgeous
Oh, and Rene's sister has shown up. Elisa. Lise, sorry. Not Elisa. That's a different lady. Well, of course, got a couple Iron Bloods. Well, 3 of 4. If Million were there, we'd have 4 of 4. Unless there's more. Which there could be. She's an angel. Yeah, the prince. Figures that your father will be part of the team, Machias. Machias, you're getting a little too flowery with that speech there, buddy. Without Ellie. Eastern garb. Oh, is this now obviously because they went to the 3D look, I can't be sure. But I think now I might get the pronunciation wrong. But I think this is the Hayu, which are like the Eastern Mafia. Yeah. As Cow's proxy. Your duties fulfilled. He likes Ellie. Ellie's from the Crossbell games. Look how pretty the princess is. Excuse me. She's still an invader of evil. I'm torn, but I'm maybe leaning closer towards a bad impression of her evilness. Vita's here too. Well,
it seems as though our guests have arrived.
Vita and McBurn. And let's not forget, right at the start, we had the Fool, Enforcer number 0. showing up.
The Fool and the Blazing Demon should be nearby as well.
Did I not just mention that?
The original cast has nearly all been swapped out by now. What will you do, Reen? You as well, Emma.
That's Vita, also known as Misty, also known as one of the Anguis. She's a powerful lady witch. I mean, isn't there constant, like, border conflicts going up in Nord? But we need to stop it. Hello. Mystery Man. The kitty. But not the magic kitty.
Still protecting this place, even if its residents are gone?
That voice sounds familiar.
Well then, all we can do is wait for the snake's next move. I'm also curious to find out what the branch campus is capable of.
Sounds familiar. Can't put a name to the mystery figure though. Empress of my heart. Prince Olivert. Yeah, everyone loves Olivert. You better love Olivert. Because he's great, and I love him. All the more reason to have Ash not involved. Quite some time. Yeah, I was suspecting that Muse may have known Alphen from the girls' school. Seeing his Highness with my brother by his side. Ah! 7th Armored Division, eh? What about it? I want to know more. Is this site not a pleasant one for you? All of the Imperial invaders showing up in your country? Yeah. Why don't you go dabbling with them? Because they ate him. Well, I'm going to contact her. The Chairman Irina. And plan to accompany the chairman for the remainder of your visit. All I can do is sigh. Birdcage. Nothing we can do. What were you going to do? I'm actually curious what they hope to do. Because the problem is that Erebonia has a very large army. So you kind of need some sort of magical super weapon to have a chance. What are you betting on them to do? Why would any of them help free Crossspell? Oh, well, let's take a little break here. Come back soon, of course. And continue to play. Yeah, the plot thickens, though. I'm looking forward to seeing some of these people again. Interacting. And all that fun, good stuff. Hopefully, get a chance to hang out with Oliver a bit more. Yeah. Otherwise, talk to you all later.